this video is a little kind of unique because so my friend, one of my good friends, he's trying to quit drinking, and he is never really, I don't think he's ever, he's I don't think he's ever done it very long, or he just hasn't really done it, that well. I know, like, so the things I want to tell him is like I think it's quitting something is the hardest thing you can do, almost. I mean, starting things, and I've said this before, but I feel like it's like your brain is kind of like a muscle. It's made of fat. There's probably no muscle in it, I don't know, but there might be, but it feels like when you do something, you want to do something. You have this drive to do something. But like quitting is kind of a completely different thing. It's like you actually can get better at quitting, and it's like you have a muscle. It's like you're controlling. I feel like it's like different than doing something. It's like, and if you do it enough, you'll notice too. Especially, I'm talking about alcohol or like drugs or something. But it's like a completely different feeling, and like it's like the more that I've quit, the more that I've practiced and used like this part of my mind where it's like I'm really in controlling not doing something. And it doesn't just come with a thought that I'm gonna get in better shape afterward, down the line, weeks later, or it doesn't come with the thought I'm not gonna mess something up. It doesn't come with thoughts like that are helpful, because I feel like it's not like those things. It's almost more of like a desire to want to do something. When you want to do something, that's when you want to for different feelings. But when you quit, it's not like you want to experience. You want to experience like this really great feeling of quitting. It's not comfortable to quit. It doesn't feel good to quit. There's all sorts of relations, so it's one of the hardest things I feel like you could do. And then another thing is like, so it's not easy to do it the first time. Like I messed up the last couple of weeks drinking, and I didn't drink barely much at all, maybe a couple of beers a day, but I fell into that pattern again, and that's really hard to get out of, because it's like comfortable. It feels good for a little bit. It helps me sleep. I feel like I wake up earlier. I feel like it's like I actually gives me a little bit more self-control for, in the temporariness of today, like 24 hours. When I quit for a longer period of time, I have my mind works way better. I have way better self-control, like overall. I get in shape. I have more money. There's just the benefits of it are really, whatever your problem is going to be probably fixed by quitting. So because my friend, like, this is kind of like what I wish I could tell him. That it's really hard, and you got to practice quitting a lot. You can quit every single day you don't drink, but then the thing is if you go back to it, you got to quit again, and it's different than the first time. And just continuing to quit is always changes, and it's always different situations or scenarios of how it happens and works out. So like if anybody out there is trying for the first time, just do it and keep going with whatever it might be that you're trying to quit, and just keep practicing at it, and it'll get better and better, and you get better and better at it. I've been quitting for more than 3 years. Like ever since I first drank, I've always been trying to quit, and now for the last 3 years I've been really serious at it, and I've quit for 6 months, 5 months. The longest period now since I wrecked was like 2 months. But I also cut way down. I cut way down to where the last 3 years I've drank the least I've ever drank before. So the thing, like, the biggest thing I'd say to look forward to is getting smarter. I think a lot of what people say about how alcohol makes you smarter and stuff, and at times they might say a little bit does, I don't think it's, for me personally, it doesn't. It makes me way more smarter if I'm completely not drinking, and I wait for about 30 days. There's something that clicks, and I gain a new clarity. So look forward to that. Look forward to that, and not having any problem saving more money, and do stuff you like. I mean, it's harder to hang out with friends maybe if you do, but figure out a way that you can hang out with friends that drink when you don't. So anyway, good luck, and I hope this video helps somebody.